Last night, yesterday, it was very emotional for me to watch Dak Prescott fall and fall for the season. The young man they called the Fortress in college, and was being called an unmovable object and a tank in the NFL, finally succumbed to injuries suffered by a broken ankle by a tackle from a giant player. But you know who didn't fall yet? Okay? I'll tell you who didn't fall yet. Cowboy fandom. No matter who's out there, Cowboy fandom will never fall. Never. Hello everybody, it's me, Cowboy Legend for Life, coming back at you again with another video with my host that you like the last one. And I'm right about that. Cowboy fandom will never fall, no matter how many naysayers we have out there, no matter how many negative Cowboy fans that are out there, and there are a lot of them out there. But we saw last night, the true Cowboy fans. We saw the true nature of people who always criticize, even heavily criticize Dak Prescott. True colors came out. They recognize how good a great quarterback he is. Not good, a great quarterback. They recognize that because, especially his last two seasons. I'm talking about Dak today, okay? I'll talk about the Cowboys, but I'm talking about Dak today, okay? But the thing is that Cowboy fandom has proven itself worthy in the matter of what happened last night, all right? They proved themselves worthy about their quarterback they stood up for, no matter what the criticism he faces every day. And I tell you, the last two seasons of Dak Prescott proved the man is on a record pace for the last two seasons. Of course, he was 8-8 last year, and they started out pretty poorly this year. Okay, I'm not gonna say through no fault of his own. This is a team game. That's true. True enough. He takes the wins as much as he takes the loss, and vice versa, right? But I do know one thing: character will never fall. True character will never fall anybody, no matter what situation you put yourself in or got yourself into. Everything that ends or starts with is about character. And Dak Prescott is a man with a total and full true character. I hate to see that happen last night. I hate to see that. And I was heartbroken. But if you're a Cowboy fan, you're a real true Cowboy fan, and you're not trying to prove something to the world about your quarterback. That's my quarterback. That is my quarterback. I'm going to prove to the world that you are indeed a Cowboy fan, and Cowboy fandom stands up. And they prepare for the rest of the season without Dak Prescott. That's hard to say for me. Preparing for the rest of the season without Dak Prescott. That's hard to say. For the past 5 seasons, man, he's been the stalwart of that team. The leader of that team. No matter what. No matter what anybody says about him. And that's only because of envy they say negative things about him. Period. Especially those fandoms that are not of Cowboy fan. Okay? Because we all know where that leads to. We all know where that comes from. Envy. And I'll tell you, it's going to be a long season still. Like I said, it's going to be a long season. I'll tell you one thing, I've seen flashes of times when Cowboys offense is just tremendous this season. This entire season. Even though they've been 1-3 before this game yesterday afternoon, they were in every single game at the last second trying to pull it out. And that's what you want from your team, no matter what you win or loss. You want them to show at the end, you want them to show that they have character. And that's what it took to do that. They were in every single game. At the end, they were there. One shot to win it. And that's character. All right? It was character last night. And I'm grateful for the fact that the Red Rifle came off the bench. All right? And Andy Dalton, and he helped the engineer to win that game. Of course, he fumbled the ball. He almost lost the game because they were ahead when he fumbled the ball, and the Giants went ahead, right? But he came back and persevered. Okay, and he helped to tie the game up, and then he helped to win it. And that's what we wanted. That's why I told you before, this was a great move before the season started, that we went and acquired Andy Dalton. That was a great veteran move. One that I approve of very, very few things I approve of with Jerry Jones. Very few things I ever approve of him. All right? But Andy Dalton was one of them that I do approve of. All right? Getting CeeDee Lamb was another thing that I approve of, okay? So, but with that, the season moves on in a division that is absolutely, like I said before, putrid. But character is important here. Characters of a team is important here. And so, a lot of them showed life last night, especially when Nolan came on the field to this time coach instead of staying in the booth. They started to show life. They started to show. You see how hard they started coming after the front line, the offensive line? I've never seen it the entire season. They've done it in pretty pockets in terms of like a third and fourth quarters. Never the first and second. You need that when you have suspect defense. The way to mask it, not was trying to hide it like Coach Marinelli did. That's one scheme. That's pretty good. Okay? But you still need to take the lead. The only way to take the lead in the defensive mode is to become aggressive. Only to become aggressive. And then you saw them all totally almost aggressive the entire game. Right? The only reason why, and I'll give it to you, the only reason why that they fought a little uphill battle in terms of the defense in that game, because the Dolphins made several mistakes, including Dak. He threw a pick, he threw a bad pass, and let me tell you something. Say again to me that no quarterback in the NFL don't throw a bad pass except Prescott, we're going to have some words. Okay? We're going to have some words. Did you watch, let's see who played yesterday. Just pick a quarterback. And tell me, did he throw a bad pass or not? Pick a game if you watched it. Did he throw a bad pass? Did you watch the Jets game? Did you watch the Pittsburgh Steelers game? Huh? Did you see them throwing bad passes? Come on, man. Stop it. So, quarterbacks make mistakes. Running backs fumble the balls. Okay? What point is about, at the end of the day, character. Character exceeds all when it comes to taking your team to a winning mindset. Okay? Character, or lack of character thereof, is what got Jason Garrett kicked out of here. He had lack of it. Okay? Mike McCarthy, I like. Mike McCarthy's a good coach. Okay? Don't blame this on Mike McCarthy. I would more so blame this on Nolan, because this is his scheme. Okay? The offense is now again number one. Well, now, why is that? Because you know why? Kellen Moore has character. Kellen Moore has known how to put together a damn offensive scheme together for the team he knows he has. And he works it with the talent he has on that offense, which is why they're once again number one. And could that be possibly they can be number one again? Look, Kansas City lost big time yesterday. They got their ass handed to them by Las Vegas. All right? So they're not perfect, right? Who got a pick six off of my man Holmes? So no quarterback is perfect. But Dak Prescott was on a record pace, everybody. He was on a record pace to break every quarterback record. Not every quarterback, but the total yardage in passing this season. He was on a pace to get 6,000 yards, and the highest is 5,400. He was going on a pace to get 6,000 yards. He was on also a pace. He's on a pace right now. He was on a pace before this injury to get over 20,000 yards for his career in the fifth season, with over 150 total touchdowns, which has been number one in the NFL for the first 5 years. He was on that pace whether he got 5,000 yards. He was on a pace to get it if he got 4,000 yards. You hear me? Over 4,000 yards, he would have got that pace. He would have got it. Dak Prescott's grown into a magnificent quarterback. You don't want to give him your due? Who gives a shit what you do? Who gives a damn if you don't want to give him his credit? Nobody cares. I'm a Cowboys fan. I don't need you. I don't need you to try to solidify him. I don't need you to criticize him to try to give him props. He don't need that, and I don't need it from you. I know who he is. He's my quarterback. All right? So they won the game. And let me tell you something. Before that injury, he was snatching the Giants' hearts right out of them. They were done. They were up 17-3. Next thing you know, it was 17. Next thing you know, it was 24-17. Okay? And he was on his way to score again. He was on his way to score another doggone touchdown. Easy. Couldn't stop him. He chose to run. Like he always do. I don't know if he gets wealthy, if he becomes 100% completely healthy and strong again, and he gets back on that field for the Cowboys, and if he has a chance to run, I want to see him run. He's going to do what he's supposed to be doing. He's that quarterback. Okay, that's him. I don't want him to stop being him. This is why he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now. He's top fucking 5. Easy. Top 5 quarterback in the league. Easy. Okay? This man had 3 straight 400-plus yards game. I think he was on his way. He had 200, I believe, before going into the middle of the third quarter or something to that effect. Knowing him, the fourth quarter, it belongs to him. He gets like 200, sometimes 250 in the fourth quarter by itself. If you piss him off. And CeeDee Lamb is a beast. CeeDee Lamb is a beast. The more they pay attention to him, the more the others will get open. Like Michael Gallup, like I said before, okay? I said it before some weeks ago and some time ago. He may not be the best receiver on the field, on both sides of the ball, okay? But I guarantee you at the end of the day, and during the game, he's going to eventually make the catch of the game. He's going to make the play of the game. He does it all the time. He's going to make the play of the game. That's just him. And I love Michael Gallup. I'm so glad of that pick, man. Well, I was harker for Ridley. What his name is? Ridley? What's that kid's name from Atlanta right now? I forgot his name. It's Ridley. Something Ridley. I can't get the whole name right now, but I was clamoring for him. I wanted him on the Cowboys. Of course, we didn't get him. We went and got Michael Gallup. And just like the clamoring and being angry with LVE, we was like, wow, I'm glad they picked him. I'm glad I didn't do the picking. I'll say it again. I'm saying it to you straight. I'm glad I didn't do the picking. Period. So, hats off to Michael Gallup. Hats off to LVE. Hats off to, Scott Ridley. What's his name? I can't get his name. I forgot his name, everybody. Doesn't matter. It'll come to me anyway. I'm just glad what you saw last night was a good game. Turned out to be a winner for the Cowboys. And Greg the Leg went out there. He couldn't lose it. He could only send it to overtime. So he couldn't lose the game. So he went and did his thing and send us home. Now the Giants, they showed a little heart and character last night. Because our defense has been atrocious all season long. So they were able to put together some drives. Like they haven't been 21 straight possessions. They have not scored a touchdown until the first meeting against the Cowboys defense this season, and they scored a touchdown. That just irked me. That irked me. That really did. But somehow Nolan got them to start playing a little bit more above their head, and they started doing it. And that front line started attacking that Giants front line. And I'll tell you, boy, they made mockery of them. They did a fantastic job on them. I'm hoping to see that with the Cardinals, because that's exactly what they're going to need to do to get that kid Tyler, what's his name? Oh my God, I'm bad with names today. Sorry about that. Okay, Kyler Murray. Okay, Kyler Murray's he's the shortest quarterback I've ever seen. One of the shortest quarterbacks in the league ever. I remember, people don't remember the Rams had Pat Hayden. Pat Hayden was a short-ass quarterback. He lasted a number of years, but he was a decent quarterback. He got them to the NFC Championship a couple of times, in fact. I think, as a matter of fact, no, that was Vince Ferragamo, I believe it was. Okay, I thought it was going to be the Super Bowl, but they lost it to Pittsburgh. But I don't think that was Pat Hayden. I think that was Vince Ferragamo. Maybe I'm wrong. But Pat Hayden was a short quarterback that led the Rams to, who was just almost short as Kyler Murray back in the day. against the Cowboys to NFC Championships, where the Cowboys just dogged them out. Simple as that. But anyway, I'm trying to get too aggressive, but transgressive. But I'm just. I didn't sleep last night, really. I'm still upset. But I just want y'all to know that Dak Prescott will be coming back to the NFL. I just don't trust Jerry Jones. That's all to it. I just don't trust the Joneses anymore. Not his son, not the daddy, not the other brother, not all the son, not the daughters, none of them. I don't trust none of the Joneses. What I said about them getting their own private plane, their own family plane, and it taking off and landing where it's not supposed to be, okay, that was kind of cruel, I know. That was almost EDP-ish like, right? But I said it. And I tell you straight, I don't like them. I don't. I know I said it. Now I'm going to walk it back. I said it because I can't stand it, that family. But speaking of EDP, I'm not even going to sweat that. I just deleted him out of my being a sub with him just to get a chance to look at him, because I only picked him because when my brother was alive, I used to show him to him, and he got a big kick out of EDP. All right. EDP's an asshole, okay? Period. EDP is a fat pussy. That's what EDP is. He's just a fat, stupid pussy. That's all he is. All right? And people get him because he does shock value. And that's what he's about. You know, if somebody complained to him right now, talk to YouTube channel right now, and about him and report him, they'll take his shit down for being stupid like that. But I don't care. He's EDP. He's gonna do what he wants to do, and I'm not gonna even fixate myself on another Eagle fan denigrating another quarterback of ours, okay, or another player of ours. They've been doing it for fucking decades. They've been cheating. The moment they cheered and stood and gave him standing ovation to Michael Irvin, possibly having a neck broke and ended his career, where he couldn't get off the field, and they stood up and cheered. The whole world saw that. Said a whole freaking city of trash, a whole state of city of people who are nothing but trash, and they have been cursed ever since of what they are. All right, and they knew it so bad, right? That they knew it so bad that they made a song about it. They don't care what people think. You know why? Because they know they ain't shit. Eagle fans know they ain't worth shit. Most of them anyway. And so people who said that about Dak Prescott when he got hurt last night, I'm not going to sweat it, because why they say, well, they're the ones who laughed at Carson Wentz when he went down. No, we did that because of what you did the entire time against Michael Irvin and Tony Romo and also, of course, Troy Aikman. They laughed and they cheered and shit when he went down. Cheered. Okay? So go ahead. Laugh at Dak. It don't matter to me. You know your quarterback can't match, and your quarterback don't even have the talent to match what Dak Prescott has done. Okay? Dak's going to be gone for the rest of the year, and you got, what's it about, for 11 games left? How much you want to bet the win total that Dak has over Carson Wentz, he won't be able to catch it this season? How much you want to bet he won't do it? Anybody? Anybody? What's about 9 games? You think that Carson Wentz is going to win 9 games? Really? Really? Bet me. You going to win 9 games to catch Dak Prescott so he can catch up to him? There's a chance to lessen the gap. Here's a chance to close the gap. What's he going to do? He ain't got Dak Prescott, got him in touchdowns. He got him total touchdowns. He got him in fucking total yardage. He got him in rushing yards. Everything. He's over him. Everything. All he got is 8 games. 8, 9 games. Go ahead and show what you got. You got 11 games to do it. Come on, Carson Wentz. You can do it. Show everybody that you're the elite quarterback that everybody says you are when you ain't nothing but nothing trash. You're a trash quarterback. Come on, Dak. Come on. Come on, Carson. Show us. Dak's gone for you. You'll see him next year. No problem. Come on, Eagle fans. Say Carson Wentz is ready. What's he won? 1 game so far? Okay. All right. Enough of that. I say Cowboys go. I say good luck to the Red Rifle. Good luck to Andy Dalton. I hope he can revise his career with this team, with this moment, okay? And help us get to the postseason. Hope us get to the postseason. That's what I'm hoping for. Hope us get to the postseason. All right? I'm hoping for him to get it right, get it done. It's his chance to prove that, wow, he's better than Prescott. Let's see him take over, because that's what y'all been saying, right? He should be in there right now. Why Dak Prescott's still out there? It's some dumbass. That's some dummies, man. I get a kick out of you dumbasses, man, but it's okay. I get a kick out of you. That's why I don't scream so as much as I used to, because I see what you are. You just don't know shit. You don't have brains enough to understand what the situation is, and you damn sure don't know how to evaluate talent. Because if you listen to me and others that were we were talking about this situation between the class of 2016 NFL class and the quarterback class, told you who was the best of the lot. They were out front then, that person, and he's still out front. That he's gone for the rest of the year. He's still out front the rest of them. Okay? So, prove me wrong. See ya.